Hi everybody, welcome to Talk O'Clock. It's been a while, it's been a couple of weeks since I was able to actually edit a vlog. I do have tons of footage, you're in for a long one, but I gotta catch you up, even this time, because I'm recapping so many weeks. I had to make notes, so I have little notes on every day for what I did and what you're about to see. But let me catch you up on 3 very wild weeks with lots of logistics, honestly. Since we're on lockdown light over here, or we have been over the last 3 weeks, we're on a more serious lockdown right now. It was a challenge to logistically make sure that we do go by the regulations as much as we can and have the kids over. Sebastian at my house because of not having internet anymore at his old apartment, moving him to his new apartment, doing university stuff, doing work, daily life, all of that. But let's start with 3 weeks ago. The weekend that the kids were here. They're here every other weekend again, so everything's back to the old schedule, which is lovely. They've grown up so much. They're really sweet little 4-year-olds by now. And Jan and I started off with like Saturday, Sunday, we did, of course, play a lot of them. We did paint with them and just hanging out, spending time, doing the patchwork parenting thing again. And it was lovely to do so. And then Sunday, when they were out of the house, I wrote a huge part for the DSA Christmas adventure that we had planned for the family, which I'm going to talk about later on. Wrote a big part of that and did some coloring and then just winding down in the evening because, well, the kiddies are lovely, but they are exhausting. Well, not exhausting me, but it's just they take a lot of energy because, well, they're just very rambunctious kids. Lovely kids, but rambunctious and talking all the time and curious and wanting to do things and no time in between to just lay low and relax for a minute. It's just go, go, go with them. But it was very enjoyable and we did have a lovely weekend together. Then Monday was a very full day for me. It started off with, of course, waking up, which was so difficult, but I forced myself. And then going food shopping with Jan for the next couple of days because Sebastian would come over later that day and stay at the house. To be able to do university and have internet and be connected to the professors and go to all the seminars and all of that. So we had to make sure we had the fridge filled and things prepared. So I did, of course, bake bread for breakfast, because Sebastian is definitely a breakfast person. And I had to make sure we had a lovely fresh bread baked, and I'm still loving it. And yeah, it's awesome. So Sebastian also really likes Jello, especially Woodruff Jello. And I'm, for one, not a Jello person, and I'm not really a Woodruff person. I mean, if I can collect it, like harvest it freshly, totally cool. But the synthetic stuff that you get in foods, not my kind of thing. But I thought, well, he's gonna have a couple of weeks that are really hard for him ahead, and he had a couple of weeks that were very exhausting for him. So I thought, well, let's make something nice and make a dessert with one of his favorite things. So I did that too. And in between letting things cool down and and starting the dinner preparations, I did some coloring. Sebastian came over. He had a couple of clothes that need to be repaired. So yay, sewing with MS. It was a challenge, but I managed. And like I said, we made dinner, or I made dinner while he was being in seminars for university. And then in the evening, we just planned out the next couple of weeks, things we had to take care of, to not forget them, just talking about them, going through every tiny little bit that is in regards to moving and such, and while also planning the future together, yada, yada, yada. So we had a lovely talking evening.
Through this world, will you guide me? Through this pain, will you always hold my hand? When I need you, when I don't know what I'm doing with myself, I'm a lost soul, walking through this world like I have some idea. When I don't, and I take on the baggage, 'cause I think that I can. And I wait for the right time to go with my plan and come to you and tell you how I feel. And when the morning comes, I will feel that I am brave again. And when you pass me by, I will smile and then I'll walk away. I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I'm going. It just seems like there's something in the way that you are that makes me smile like a drunk. It makes me high like a drug, makes me wanna be near you like I'm caught in this fog. And I wait for tomorrow, 'cause I know that I can. And I wait 'cause tomorrow I will go with my plan and come to you and tell you how I feel. And when the morning comes, I will feel that I am brave again. And when you pass me by, I will smile and walk away. And then I'll think of it, pass me by, I will smile and walk away.
And the next day on Tuesday, then in the mornings, I did prep more paperwork and story stuff for the DSA adventure before having breakfast, because he had seminars very early on. So we had a little bit of a later breakfast then. And after that, he went to work, because he's also working in a school, not only being at university. So he went off to work, and I tried something else that, was a little different and definitely a challenge. It took me 45 minutes to make 2 braids with my hair. First time with MS, because I wore my hair always quite short, but since I'm wearing it way longer, I'm able to braid 2 lovely pigtails. But it took quite a bit of time, and what went so easy for me in the past was quite the struggle. And I think I just need to practice and practice and practice and get those muscle memories going again, to not take 45 minutes for my hair. It's, not what I like to do. 5 minutes is fine, at most. 45 minutes, not so much. But yeah, I did it, then went on with just housework, prepping things around the house, because, we were 3 people, had to do laundry and all of that. And then, doing dinner, prepping dinner, because when the guys are done with university, Jan was doing seminars and stuff as well. They were hungry, guys. So, had to do some cooking. And then on Wednesday, we started off with a pretty early breakfast again. Did go on doing some work. Had a little time for gaming and a lovely dinner before Sebastian then went home. And well, we had a more of a slow day because we knew what would come the next couple of days. So Wednesday evening, he went home really. Well, not really early, like post dinner, and made sure he had packed all of the rest for the week, for the weekend, not for the week. Oh, talking, sheesh, guys. There's all the boxes had to be packed because I would come over on the weekend and do the dismantling of the furniture. But I'm getting ahead of myself. He was working on Thursday, and it's really crappy to get public transportation connection from my house, so he went home Wednesday, and I had a little bit of slow time, relaxing time. Before then, on Thursday, I took care of some more housework. Did also work more on the DSA adventure, having a call with my co-author, just talking about the next steps, the next stuff that we had to figure out. And that was quite the slow day too. Excuse me, having kind of a sore throat. Yeah, not that great. Oh, before then, Friday, I went over to Sebastian's house, like I just had said, and did dismantle furniture while he was at work. So doing that on your own with MS, yeah, was a challenge. I managed, but I learned that I, of course, get exhausted way quicker. But I learned also that I do really have quite the strong arm muscles. I hadn't really noticed, but I guess walking with a walker or a rollator, you build up upper body strength without realizing it. So I always say my arms are great, my legs are shitty, and it turned out I was right about that.
The places that I've been, the faces mine offense, fumbling, and though with murky miles ahead, fate sings softer there, humming slow, though hurry in the dark. I hear them calling when it starts. They'll find you in the glen, the horsemen closing in, rumbling, roll, the wilder blows the wind into while you cut your teeth. Whiskey priest, hold and take it slow through the habits, pray through the whiskey's way. You learn to grow.
And then on Sunday, after we had everything done at the house, so we finished actually Friday evening, quite late in the evening, but everything was prepped for moving. We were at Sebastian's parents' house on Saturday. He did some Christmas baking, nerdy Christmas baking with his mom, and I did paint some stuff for the model trains with his dad. So we just had a lovely day together as a family. And, just having a relaxing day. And then Sunday, we were at my house again, so we came home Saturday evening, of course. But Sunday, we had a photo shooting with Jan and Sebastian and I, having a lot of fun because, well, Christmas cards were coming up. And then Monday, we had a slow day-ish. Sebastian was doing university and working, and Jan had a free day from university. Excuse me. So we used the time to work some more on our garden, meaning we had planned, or we had talked about what we wanted to grow in our garden next year, like what kind of vegetables, how we wanted to expand our grow boxes. So we went shopping on Monday and brought home the next few bits and pieces. It's actually bits and pieces. Honestly, it was half a ton, so 450 kilograms to be exact, of stones. Like they are formed in a ring where you could plant one sort of vegetable in every one of these rings. So we bought 10 of those, brought them home, unloaded them, had dinner, called it a day, pretty much. We were so exhausted because, one stone's 45 kilos, that's heavy. And we got them in the garden, and they are here and ready for next week, when I'm hopefully going to be able to work on the garden and prep everything for the next year. But that was Monday. on Tuesday, I was so tired and exhausted. Had a really hard time getting up, but during the day it got better. I had breakfast, of course, because why not? And while the guys were again doing university stuff and Sebastian also being at work, I prepped the Christmas cards. We got the photos printed, prepped all of them, so we just had to write our little messages, and did work on some commission art, prepping the line work to be transferred to canvas. And then on Tuesday, like noon-ish, Jörn's son came over to our house because his daughter had to be at an appointment overnight. Healthcare. I'm not gonna share any more details, but everything's good. It just had to be a longer stay. So for their mom, it was really difficult to handle both of the kids and do everything. So we said, okay, let's have Hannes, so his son, at our house. We're gonna take care of him. She can take care of the daughter. And it was a kids' weekend that weekend anyway. So Hannes stayed from Tuesday to Sunday, and Emma came around on Thursday then. But yeah, we had him with us. So, taking care of a kid, besides of all of the other work, is also a thing we did from noon, to quite late in the evening. But we pretty much arranged ourselves around work and taking care of the kiddo, and making sure that everybody's needs were met, everything was done. But it was exhausting on one hand. That's great talking. It was exhausting on the one hand, but on the other hand, also very rewarding. And you kind of get into the swing of things very quickly. So it was pretty much like that we adjusted our ways of doing daily life with the situation that was thrown at us. And that is pretty much, I think, the overall red thread that ran through those last 3 weeks. then on Wednesday, it was my birthday for one, so I had my mom over in the morning. She was very happy to see Hannes again. She hadn't seen him in a long, long while. We had a little breakfast together, just drinking some tea and chatting, and well, she brought me my birthday gift, well, one of them. Sheesh, I do have a frog in my throat. So she brought over my birthday gift, which I built after she went home, and the guys again doing university stuff, and well, rotating with whom is taking care of Hannes at what time, so they didn't have seminars at the same time, so we could all just jump in whenever somebody was busy, which was awesome. And later that day, so closer to the evening time, Sebastian and I did write our Christmas cards. Well, I actually... Oh, the sun is bright. Oof, we're gonna have a flare. Oh, this is bright. Hold on, I gotta adjust that. Or I gotta adjust you. Let's put you there. I love sunny weather in winter, but it's not great for filming. So let's move this way. And I'm having a major glare. I'm having major glare in my face. Anyway, I'm not sending out Christmas cards per se, so sending them out like a week before Christmas, but I always send them out the last week of November because they are more like Advent cards, so it's for the whole December, and I like when people get them a little early, and maybe it helps them to get into the Christmas feeling and all of that. So we had to write quite a couple of those. And of course, I'm also showing you a few of my lovely birthday gifts. One could think I'm quite the nerd. So Sebastian painted those minis that you're gonna see for me in the diorama with the birthday gift, the one birthday gift from my mom is up, and Hannes and Alice, so Jan's girlfriend, they painted me a very lovely picture. And then on Thursday, like I had mentioned earlier, Emma came over, so we had 2 rambunctious kids in the house again. Sebastian went off to work after breakfast and one seminar. He had to go to work first and then went home after that. So it was just Jan and the kids and Alice and I at the house. So we took care of all the kids. And there was one thing, talking about kids, very many kids don't like to eat vegetables. So it is, maybe you gotta be a little bit creative to get the vegetables into the kids without them necessarily realizing. So one thing that I came up with quite a while ago, because they love pasta with meat sauce, like meat tomato sauce, and I cook that, and I'm hiding tons of vegetables in it. So carrots, onions, celery, hiding it in the meat sauce so they don't really taste it. That is something I learned with the kids. So I cooked for the kiddos that day, and a delivery came. I just remember. Yeah, a delivery came. My second birthday gift from my mom. So one of the things we want to do with the garden, we want to plant things quite early in the year. And frost or rather cool weather could pretty much kill your seeds or your plants. And I wanted to have cold frames this year to, be able to sow things quite early in the year. And my mommy was very lovely and gifted me with 3 of those. So they were delivered and are now in the garden waiting to be filled with soil, which I'm going to do next week.
My mind is a minefield. Watch your step, that's not a threat, no. My heart is a house of cards. They had those shaky hands, they let me fall apart. And I know it shows you.
So Friday then I spent with Jan and the kids, just again playing and painting and all of that. And on Saturday we moved apartments for Sebastian. So the whole day from like 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. we were moving. I did help with building furniture while in the new apartment, while everybody else did actually move the furniture. I just build and build and build, and well, everybody else doing the logistics and such. It went very well. We didn't have a lot of breakage, like maybe 0.1% of stuff didn't make it through the move, but he's now living together with a very dear friend of mine in a new apartment. They're roommates, and he's a little closer to my house, so it's even faster for me to drive to him, or he's coming to my house. So that is very lovely. So that was pretty much the Saturday, and because it was so exhausting for me on my legs and my hands and such, because I was building things on my own, I had to, well, put quite some muscle into it. I did rest on Sunday. The kids went home at noon, and all morning I just rested. So I was really very gentle and very gracious with my body in the mornings, like very much resting only. And then in the afternoon, I did decorate for Christmas at my house, because at that point we were still on lockdown light, and looking at this week and the weekends, this weekend coming up, I was fully booked and I wouldn't have time to decorate. So I did it a week early, which I usually never do. I always wait for Death Sunday to be over to decorate for Christmas, but this time around I couldn't, so I enjoyed myself decorating the house, or mainly the kitchen, for Christmas. And then in the evening I just spent a little time with Jan, and then doing some more resting, because we were both very exhausted. Everyone rejoices beyond the wind. The new and glorious corn. Don't get too busy that you miss. Give him just a little kiss. to the ones you love. So don't save it all for Christmas Day. Find your way, give a little love every day.
Christmas lights, see them shine in the eyes of a child. Let them shine. I used to be one of them, Christmas tree in the sand. Let them shine. As I fell for your spell, Christmas bell, like a symphony through the air. Christmas flare floats a simple melody. Merry Christmas. Can you feel it? If you feel it, then sing with me. I wish you Merry Christmas. May all your dreams come true. And I hear choir singing, bells ringing by the Christmas tree. And I wonder if you could make my dreams come true and spend it here with me. Angels fly, night sky, magic lights in our heart. Light a spark. Let's bake Christmas cake and ice skate on frozen lake. Favorite day, me free, just me, like a big family in this time. Erase the line and unite the whole world. Merry Christmas. Can you feel it? If you feel it, then sing with me. I wish you Merry Christmas. May all your dreams come true. And I hear choir singing, bells ringing by the Christmas tree. And I wonder if you could make my dreams come true and spend it here with me. And I wonder if you could make my dreams come true and spend it here with me.
And then on Monday, I finished up doing the Christmas cards, like the last few envelopes and such, putting everything together, getting it to be mailed off. And Jan and I, again, having a Monday where he has no university, we could do the next thing that we had planned for the house, which was getting soil for the garden. So we went and bought a lot of soil. It's now also in the garden, and next Monday I can hopefully then start working in the garden.
It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of all
then Tuesday and Wednesday, I just took off pretty much. I rested all day. My MS was not really that great. I had a lot of symptoms, or my symptoms were more pronounced. So Wednesday, I pretty much slept all day in like 3-hour intervals, then being awake for 20 minutes, then again sleeping for 3 hours, awake for 20 minutes, sleeping for 3 hours. That was pretty much my Wednesday. And Tuesday, I had been on the low too, resting a lot and just being nice to myself and not pressuring myself to do something. But that, yeah. And then Thursday morning, so Wednesday evening, they already had announced it that news were coming. But Wednesday, we went from lockdown light to lockdown hard until the 23rd of December. So pretty much all the plans for the weekend now were destroyed. We had actually planned to play DSA with the whole family. We're not going to be able to see each other, which for one frees up my Saturday, but it's not great. And we had originally planned that my future in-laws would meet up a little earlier with us on Saturday because they weren't able to be at my house for my birthday. So they said, okay, when we meet up on the 28th, we could give you your birthday gift and then also have a birthday cake and, getting some decorational items, so that doesn't work. So they called me in the morning and said, are you home? Can we very quickly come over and have a coffee together and bring you your gift and yada, yada, yada. So yes, they were able to be here because I was alone at the house. So visiting regulations are really tight. But it worked out. So they were over for an hour. We chatted, and they brought me, my Christmas gift, my birthday gift that you're gonna see in a minute. And my future mother-in-law had also handmade an Advent wreath for me, so they brought that too, and it's totally sweet and lovely and is in the kitchen and now completes all the Christmas decorations in my house. And yeah, they brought that too, which was totally awesome. And once they had left, I went on with housework because laundry, so much laundry had to be done. And then I rewarded myself with cooking a kale stew, one of my favorite winter foods, and enjoyed it in the evenings and just did wind down. then this morning, well, I made myself some breakfast. I edited the private vlog for Sebastian for the week. And I'm working on this one now. Before I'm going to call it a day, pretty much. I do have a couple of things planned for tomorrow, so my holidays or my vacation time pretty much draws to an end. I'm getting back to work in December to work on the videos for January, all the art stuff and such. I do have to finish a commission piece, blah, 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 all of that. So this is the last vacation weekend. And since I'm, well, free Saturday, I'm going to work a little on videos already, at least one video. I'm gonna film that. And then on Sunday morning, Sebastian's gonna come over and we're gonna celebrate the first Advent together with one of the things that I do every year, which is watching the Muppets Christmas Carol, having the first is there an English word for Stollen? It's like a very traditional German Christmas cake. Let me see if there's a word. I actually don't know. And I should. Well, my brain is a little fried anyways. No, it's just a German word there. So it's a very traditional German Christmas sort of a cake. Quite almost like very close to a fruit cake, like with raisins and oranges and other stuff. I'm gonna show it to you in, I think, the next vlog. So I got that delivered. I'm always getting one from a very old bakery in Dresden. And I'm always having it delivered to my house. And it got delivered just in time. So Sunday we're going to watch that movie. But we're going to start off the Christmas time festivities with having breakfast together, listening to Christmas music, lighting the first candle on the Advent wreath, having the pyramid going, and, well, just enjoying time together. And then in the afternoon it is, well, then movie time with Christmas sweets and, like I said, the Stollen. So that is planned. I'm gonna roast a duck tomorrow that we're going to eat on Sunday then. Very traditional Christmas time food before Sebastian then goes home again because, well, university stuff really, it piled on last week, or this week actually. It piled on because he had to move and, well, get all the boxes put away and arranging the new apartment and such. But yeah, we're gonna have a very lovely Sunday together. And next week it's back to work for one. Lots of art that and art videos that I have to and want to produce. I really like the vacation time, but I'm also longing to get back to doing artwork. One thing now with that tighter lockdown that I'm really sad about is that we can't play the Advent quest adventure that Sebastian's dad and I have been writing for our gaming group. So we have to postpone that to 2021. We can't meet up. So all that creative work, it's not for nothing because we're just going to postpone that adventure. But it feels like part of my vacation was just for nothing. The work that I've done was just for nothing. I know it's illogical because it's not, the work hasn't been in vain. because we're still writing that story and we're still gonna play it. We're just gonna play it a year later. But sometimes it's just, yeah, I'm quite sad about that because I was really looking forward to playing that adventure. But well, what can you do? It is what it is. So I'm just gonna use the time until the 23rd of December to get a lot of work done and enjoy the Christmas time as much as I can, and let you come along for the next couple of weeks and enjoy the Christmas time with me. But yeah, this is a very long vlog, but again, like 3 weeks. So many things happened. I hope you enjoyed the little snip. Am I going to sneeze? I hope you enjoyed the little snippets of daily life. Just watching over my shoulder pretty much. I will see you next week with a hopefully way shorter, but still lovely vlog, I hope, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna edit this thing now and then go on relaxing for a tiny bit before I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And since the moving of the apartment is done, the vlogs are gonna come in weekly again. So yay! That is a long one. So have a great weekend, guys. Enjoy the first Advent. Let me know what your traditions are for the first Advent Sunday. I'm very curious, so if you would love to let me know, I would very much appreciate that. And I'm gonna see you next Saturday. Take good care, guys. Bye.